Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, SoundClick, my neighbors far and wide, my new subscribers, and all you people leaving crazy comments. On my channel that is growing uh, every day, it's growing exponentially because I've been doing this NBA stuff and NFL stuff, and you guys seem to like it. Just last week I was vacillating in between 2,000 hits and about 2,500. I put up a couple more videos. Now I'm vacillating in between 55 and 6,000, and that's a day. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, and I wanted to look at the Gronkowski hit that Barry Church put on him. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because there are some people who have been saying some interesting things about the game, about whether the Eagles can uh, beat the Patriots, and we all know that they can beat the Patriots. But will they? Some people are like, just because it's the Patriots, it's not a shoe-in to win. That's very true. There are two teams out there, but I want to ask those same people this. Did you think the Titans were going to beat the Pats? Did you really think that was going to happen? Did you think that? Do you think Mariota was going to beat? No, you didn't. Okay, so let's just look at this hit and get some type of synopsis here. All right. Across the field. Okay, now there's a few things about this hit that, for one, a flag was thrown on this hit. Now, you guys know how I like to do. I like to go through it and try to analyze it and try to get some type of continuity off in between what the NFL is trying to do, which is protect the players, which is fine, and still be a Roman gladiator sport, a blood sport. Okay? Let's just face it, this is a Roman sport, and this is why people like it, because it's full contact. Well, it's not full contact anymore. It's been changed recently within the year because why? Money, and another thing, low ratings. We already talked about the ratings, how the ratings for the NFL is down 1.6 million eyeballs per game. Okay? This is per game during the regular season. All right? Or not eyeballs, just a set of eyes, because then it would double. Yeah. Okay, so when I look at the way Barry Church is trying to hit him, this is a huge difference from what would have happened 2-3 years ago. Okay? Another thing is they're trying to stop the offensive player, the receiver, from getting hit because he cannot protect himself. In other words, he's getting ready to get blindsided. He doesn't know you're there. And if he doesn't know you're there, his body is not in, fight or flight mode. You know what I'm saying? And that is a thing. I think it's with the autonomic system. Anyways, one of you GPA 5.6 can look that up. But in fight or flight mode, you can protect yourself. Not only that, your body has the propensity to produce extra adrenaline that does all this other kind of stuff, like help you when it comes to full body contact. And a lot of times you don't even feel it. You don't even want to go to the bathroom. Your just whole system shuts down and it prepares for one or the other. Well, this is part of the problem on an unprotected receiver. When you know you're about to get hit, your body has a fight or flight system that kicks in. Now, some of you are going to say this is bull, and I'm going to tell you, if you never played football before and got hit blindsided, you need to just get hit blindsided, and then you'll be like, okay, my body reacted differently. Another thing is the defender himself, Barry Church. The body language of Barry Church tells me that he was not trying to hit Gronkowski helmet to helmet. You can tell by the way he's trying to dip his shoulder into the oncoming runner. Let's just say that Barry's doing about what? Maybe 10, 12, 13 miles an hour here. Not to mention, he is coming downward. So his body is accelerated. Gronkowski jumped for this. He jumped for the ball. His body is still accelerating, coming down. He is off balance right here. He's not even touching the ground right here, people. Now he sees Church. Okay? And he's telling him, brace for impact. But it's a little too late at the velocity that Church is moving, yada, yada, yada. You guys know how I do when it comes to dissecting these. I just want you guys to think about everything. Some people are like, hey, they only got one call that whole game, New England. And, Jacksonville got like 3 or 4 calls, and they were all like, yada, yada, yada. Nonetheless, this hit here is something that is going to affect football until it's over. And I'm going to tell y'all why. It's not so much that Church hit him helmet to helmet. It's the fact that Church wasn't trying to hit him helmet to helmet. When you look at it again, Church was not trying to hit this man helmet to helmet. When you look at the first body contact is the shoulder to Gronkowski. It just so happened that the helmet to helmet is in the same perimeter. If Church would have hit, okay, let's do it like this. The Vikings game, the last play of the game, when a defender went low and tried to hit Diggs, and he dipped his shoulder in to hit Diggs and went right past him. Okay? You think these guys didn't see that play? So what is this guy thinking? I don't want the offensive player to catch the ball, so how do I hit him? This is a result of the Vikings games. Remember, the Vikings game was played first, I believe. I don't know. I think so. But nonetheless, the Vikings games and games before this, because there's a lot of patty cake been going on. I just want you guys to start observing this when you guys go, oh, it's real or fake. We have to start taking notice of stuff like this. We have to really start dissecting it. Look at Gronkowski's body language. He is in the air right here. Body Church has a bead on him, velocity, speed-wise. So his decision now is, how am I going to hit this this unaware player? So this ball comes out of his hand. Now remember, on the play where Diggs caught the ball for the Vikings, a lot of people said he should have hit him, and if he did, the ball would have been down in bounds, and if it was, the clock would have ran out. Boom, they would have. The Saints would have been the ones going to the Super Bowl, so on and so forth, or not the Super Bowl, the playoff games, to play against the Pats, and that would have been that. Or whoever they would have played against, I don't know, I'm sorry. But nonetheless, it's what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of events that are taking place, and now we have calls that are questionable. This is a questionable call to me. This is not an attempt at head-to-head to me. But nonetheless, it was called head-to-head. And because it wasn't an attempt at head-to-head, but it was called head-to-head, you're going to see the NFL change dramatically because of events like this and what happened to the defender who tried to hit Diggs. This is another reason why I said that play with Minnesota wasn't fixed. Well, listen, I was saying that I wasn't sure if it was. It could have been, I don't know. But I had questions once I started looking at these plays. Once again, Gronkowski is going up in the air. Let's look at it again. In the air, coming down. Now he sees him. And when he sees him, he loses control of the ball. One more time. He sees him there. Gronkowski has control of the ball here. Once he sees Church and he knows he's about to get hit, he loses control of the ball because he's concentrating more on the hit. He's about to get hit. All within a split second. This right here was not a helmet-to-helmet to me. This is, what are you going to do about it now? This is also, a result of Gronkowski, being out, and he's questionable. He immediately went into the concussion program. We don't know how bad his concussion is. But I just want to bring some of that to light. Now, can the Eagles beat The Pats, it's possible. Will they? I don't think so. Will Gronkowski play? If Gronkowski plays, the chances of the Eagles winning is, here's something else. Here's something else. Let me before I even say that. The Pats actually played better without Gronkowski. And that is a result of zone defense and all this other stuff that Amendola was able to get around. It's just the system that the Patriots have is just amazing how they can adapt and just win. And I believe some of it is fixed, but nonetheless, some of it is talent. So I just wanted you guys to, I just wanted to dissect this play and let you guys know what you're going to be looking for next year. And again, my random thought for next year, who's going to win? For one, I don't think Tom Brady's going to retire. Some of you people like he's going to retire. I'm like, no, I'm not having that. Tom Brady will not retire next year. He'll retire the year after, in 2020, after he wins another one. And so he'll have 7, then he'll sit down. And I think the Steelers and somebody like the Cowboys are probably going to go, and that's not why I'm wearing his colors. But I think somebody like the Cowboys are probably going to go to the Super Bowl in 2019. It's your boy Tone 202. God loves you. Focus on him.